Choosing the wrong doctor can ruin your workers' compensation case. When filing a workers' compensation claim in New York State, you have the freedom to choose your own doctor. But making the wrong choice can hurt your claim or cause you to lose your benefits altogether. So in this video, I'm going to explain what makes a good workers' compensation doctor and the steps you can take to find yours. Hi, my name is Rex Sikowski, and I became a New York workers' compensation lawyer 17 years ago after getting injured on the job. If you're looking for a lawyer to help you with your claim for New York State workers' compensation benefits, please give me a call at 212-406-8989 to schedule a free consultation. We can also assist with personal injury matters, Social Security disability, labor and employment, and immigration issues. If you get hurt on the job, your first priority should be getting immediate medical treatment. In an emergency, you don't choose your doctor. You get taken to the nearest hospital and you're treated by the first set of hands available. Rest assured that your employer's workers' compensation insurance should cover all related expenses. However, once you are out of immediate danger and starting your road to recovery, New York State law allows you to choose the doctor you work with so long as they are authorized by the New York State Workers' Compensation Board. We refer to this as being coded. If you would prefer to work with your primary care physician, simply contact them and ask if they're coded by the board to handle workers' comp cases. You should also ask if they have regular experience working with these types of cases, because even a small mistake can result in fewer benefits or losing them altogether. If you don't have a preferred doctor, then you can use the database of authorized healthcare providers on the Workers' Compensation Board website. I'll include a link to the tool in the description below. The board's website allows you to search for general practitioners as well as specialized services such as cardiology, orthopedics, or physical therapy, and you can filter by geographic region to find someone close to you. Despite the best efforts of the board, we have found that sometimes there are doctors listed that no longer handle workers' compensation claims. But don't let that dissuade you. Just cross them off the list and move on to the next one. When working with clients, I'll often hear, I want to go to the best knee surgeon for my injury, or I want the best back doctor available. People understandably want the best doctor they can find. After all, they just retain the best attorney in New York State, so naturally, they want the best doctor as well. Seriously though, there is a myth that doctors who handle workers' compensation cases are not good doctors, and I can assure you this is simply not the case. I know from years of first-hand experience that there are a lot of very good doctors who do workers' compensation. I have personally received treatment from workers' compensation doctors and referred family and friends to various doctors who have coded to treat injured workers in New York State. If you work with a lawyer, then they should be able to recommend skilled doctors who are authorized to handle workers' comp claims and who will take excellent care of you. And rest assured that if you start working with a doctor and you're not satisfied with the care you're receiving, you are free to switch at any time. In my experience, people who feel comfortable with their doctor tend to have better outcomes, so don't hesitate to shop around if you're dissatisfied. So how do you identify the right doctor for you? As I already mentioned, one of the most important factors is how comfortable you feel with them. People who feel comfortable with their doctor tend to recover better than those who don't. You also want a doctor who understands the link between certain jobs and types of injuries so they can help prove that your injury was really sustained at work. One of the primary ways insurance companies try to deny claims is by saying that an injury occurred off the job, and your doctor's medical report can put a stop to that very early in the process. The right doctor also understands the urgency of a work injury claim and will get your appointment scheduled as quickly as possible. They also have had regular, ongoing experience with workers' comp cases since being coded by the board. That includes a deep familiarity with the required forms that not only prove that your injury was work-related, but also maintain benefits over time and optimize any final award for permanent disability. If you're out of work, you need your doctor to justify your lost time to the court by submitting regular medical reports. And a medical report only supports 90 days of lost time, so you need to see your doctor at least once every 3 months to maintain ongoing benefits. That involves filing a lot of forms. Workers' compensation is very form-driven, and we've found that doctors who do not practice these cases regularly are generally not familiar with the forms. And if your doctor drops the ball here, it can literally mean the end of your benefits forever. Even though New York State gives you a lot of flexibility as to who treats you, the laws around paying for treatments are a lot more restrictive, and insurance companies interpret the state's treatment guidelines as conservatively as possible in order to minimize the amount of treatment that they pay for. That's why it's important to not only have a skilled doctor you can trust, but also a lawyer who you can work with to get the treatment that you need. So if you or a loved one have been injured on the job here in New York and you'd like to set up a free consultation, please give me a call today at 212-406-8989. And together we can get the treatment you need and the benefits you deserve. And if this is your first time on my channel, please be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications for the most up-to-date videos on filing for New York State workers' compensation. We are your one-stop shop for everything you need to know when it comes to successfully filing and maximizing your claim for benefits. So click here to watch the next video, and I'll see you there.